You're doing play-by-play, right? You're doing play-by-play, right?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nokomis Regional High School for tonight's Eastern Maine Class A matchup between the Brewer Witches and the Nokomis Warriors. Brewer is currently 0-11, and they are at the bottom of Eastern Maine in the heel points. I'm Dave Duncombe. I'm here with Elgin Trailer. And we're expecting a good game tonight. Nokomis comes in at 4-5. And you talked to the Brewer coach before the game, didn't you, Elgin?
Yeah, I talked to Lori Gott before the game. All the players on the roster are starting tonight except for one. That's Allison Strange. She forgot a uniform. Isn't that tough? Most teams do carry a blood uniform. I guess they don't, but on their starting lineup, they'll have On their starting lineup, they'll have number 21, Allison Gray, and Leslie Trott, and Kristen Fry, and Liz Boone, and Heidi Everett. And that'll be their starting lineup, and we'll get a little more information on them players as the game progresses.
Oh, in the last game, Liz Boone really had a big game for the Brewer Witches against Nokomis. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nokomis Regional High School for tonight's Eastern Maine Class A matchup between the Nokomis Warriors and the Brewer Witches. Nokomis comes in at 4-5, and Brewer comes in at 0-11. But Brewer's an improving young team, Elgin, and they're looking to improve and get their first victory here tonight.
Yeah, I talked to Lori Gott, and they're not planning on any special defense on Katie Nye. She's been off in her last few games, but Brewer has been playing well, and I saw them practice the other night. They were running some pretty good plays, and even though they do have a young team, they do have some good talent, and they're looking to come out of here with a victory. But any place, when you're playing on the road, is a tough place to win.
That's true, and especially here at Nokomis, where the crowd gets kind of rowdy once in a while. You see the teams out there warming up right now. Actually, you see the Lady Warriors out there warming up. They're 4-5. Had a tough loss against Hamden last weekend. And Hamden just pulled it out at the end of the game.
Yeah, Hamden really did kind of upset them. Not completely, but, it was just one of them close games. And Hamden came out on the winning end.
Hamden was on their home court, too. So, they had that extra six-man advantage for the ball game. And they really did a good job of shutting down Katie Nye, which is the key to beating Nokomis this season.
Really, a lot of people say all you have to do to beat Nokomis is shut down Katie Nye, but they do have a lot of other talent there that can put the ball in. Nickerson in one of our previous games had 11 points, and there's still a lot of threats on there. Pelkey's a threat, and anybody that's down low, you can get the ball to them. They do have a fairly tall team, but anybody really is on that team could be a threat.
And certainly Kylie Turner's a threat. She came out against Oxford Hills, and she scored 14 points in the first quarter, and just Nokomis took over that game from the outset.
Yeah.
So we're about 128 away from the tip-off. Actually, we're going to have the starting lineups and the national anthem and all that before we have the game, but about a minute left. And Hamden is currently last in the heel points. Brewer is currently last in the heel points, as you might expect. They're 0-11. And Nokomis is 12th. They didn't drop. They stayed right in the same place they were last week. And Hamden stayed right ahead of them at 11. Of course, in in Eastern Maine Class A. We'll go down through the heel points now, because at halftime we're going to have some guests that you're going to be talking to, I believe, Elgin.
Yeah, it's only going to be one guest because we have a lack of mics here today, but it's going to be a team captain of the Nokomis Warrior basketball team for the boys, Rodney Rouse. He's been on the hot hand in the last 2 games. He had 15 points in a losing effort the other night against Brewer, but he's going to talk about the upcoming Oxford Hills game here tomorrow night. I think you'll see that on Monday night, if I'm not correct.
Well, actually, you won't be seeing that game because we'll be traveling down to Oxford Hills to tape the girls' game.
Yeah, that game will not be on the air, but it's going to be a good game if you want to come down and see it. It's Nokomis Regional High School. It starts at 7:30, and there's going to be a lot of people here tomorrow night to cheer on the Warriors and perhaps Oxford Hills too.
And I guess we'll get to the heel points later. We're going to hand it over to PA announcer Adam Biles.
And welcome to tonight's basketball game between the Witches of Brewer High School and your own Nokomis Warriors. Please notice that Nokomis is a smoke-free school, and we ask that you do not bring drinks into the gym. We remind you that good sportsmanship is a vital part of the game of basketball. A true sport shows a combination of values and attitudes which indicate both a desire for excellence and cooperation toward a positive high school experience. Respect, fairness, courtesy, and graceful acceptance of the results are all characteristics of good sportsmanship. A good sport and a good spectator should reflect the spirit of fair play. Now, let's meet the non-starters for the visiting Brewer High School Witches. Number 11, Katrina Peterson. Number 13, Paula Price. Number 15, Abby Prentice. Number 23, Misty Hatch. Number 25, Allison Wing. Number 41, Terry Guff. Number 43, Joe Garland. Number 45, Laura Harberger. And finally, number 55, Andrea Irwin. The non-starters for the Warriors tonight are number 10, Hope Currow. Number 12, Melissa Copa. Number 14, Christy Pine. Number 30, Marcy Raymond. Number 42, Amanda Dorman. Number 50, Tiffany Falloon. And number 52, Jenny Cray. Now for the starting lineups. First for the visitors of Brewer. At forward, a freshman, number 51, Liz Boone. At the other forward, a sophomore, number 53, Heidi Everett. At guard, a junior, number 33, Kiston Frey. At guard, a junior, number 31, Leslie Trott. At the other guard, a sophomore, number 21, Allison Gray. Brewer is coached by Lori Gott. And now, for your own Nokomis Regional High School Warriors, at forward, a sophomore, 5'9", number 54, Andrea Nickerson. At the other forward, a junior, 5'8", number 44, Kylie Turner. At center, a 5'11" freshman, number 32, Tanya Cray. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 20, Andrea Pelkey. At the other guard, a 5'7" senior, number 40, Katie Nye. Nokomis is coached by Earl Anderson. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Anderson and Mr. Townsend. The next home game will be tomorrow night versus Oxford Hills. Please stand and remove your hats and honor America while Andy Packard plays our national anthem.
Now we're just about ready for tip-off, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, your referees for tonight's game are Mr. Anderson and Mr. Townsend. And Mr. Townsend will be throwing the ball up as Mr. Anderson just runs across center court there, Elgin. We're about ready for game time.
Yep. If we haven't already said this, stay tuned for the halftime show. Rodney Rouse will be here to talk with us. He's a captain this year on the Nokomis Warriors boys team.
For your starting lineup, starting it for Brewer is Allison Gray, Kristen Fry, Leslie Trott, Liz Boone, and Heidi Everett. And for Nokomis, Elgin?
Starting lineup, number 20, Andrea Pelkey, 32, Tanya Cray, 40, Katie Nye. She'll be on the point. 44, Kylie Turner, and 54, Andrew Nickerson. Warrior fans getting a little anxious here early on.
Brewer controls the tap. That's Allison Gray. She gives it to Leslie Trott, who penetrates in quickly, takes a crazy shot. No good. Rebound by Nye.
Over to Pelkey now. Back to Nye.
Swung over to Turner. Turner guarded by Boone. Now it's stolen away by Fry, and she'll lay it up and in to give Brewer early 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Andrea Pelkey needs to learn on. Needs to practice her ball control on getting the ball and passing it around.
Kylie Turner with the ball, dribbles out towards top. Looks for a cutting Pelkey, can't hit her. Now looking around, gets it to Nye, top of the key. Pelkey looking inside for Nickerson, decides to pull it back out. She gives it to Turner for the shot way outside, no good. And that rebound is Liz Boone.
Hit the front of the rim and came back right to a Brewer player.
Trott takes it coast to coast for Brewer, can't hit. That rebound is put up and in by Heidi Everett of Brewer. And Brewer leads 4-0.
Brewer getting out to a quick jump on Nokomis. They did that in the opening game for Nokomis as well.
Brewer in person, defense coming out. Ball goes inside to Cray, the freshman. She gets double-teamed quickly. Back to Nye. Drives the lane, fakes, puts the shot up. It's an air ball. And it'll be Nokomis ball out of bounds. Sometimes Nye comes out a little cold in the first quarter, though.
Yeah, but her hot quarter is the third or the fourth quarter. But you know, she could have a hot first or second quarter. But Nokomis still trying to get some points here early.
Pelkey has it out top now. Swung over to Turner on the right side. Looking inside for Nickerson. Nye now has it. She's guarded by Gray. Allison Gray wearing number 21 for Brewer. Stops Nye's penetration. Now outside. And Cray can't handle that pass from Pelkey. And that turnover will make it Brewer ball.
Second turnover there by Andrea Pelkey. Hopefully she can get the ball and maintain it and control it a little better. She just threw that one away. Trying to pass to Nickerson on the down inside.
Now the ball is Gray's out on the right side. She's guarded closely by Turner. Knocked away, playing good defense. Gray penetrates into a double team, and that'll be a jump ball. And that turnover will make it Nokomis ball on the alternating possession.
Good way to set a screen there and trap them in and get the ball and get a jump ball called. And the possession will go back to Brewer now.
Nye with the ball. Brewer coach said that she wouldn't do anything special on Nye, just try to play good, hard defense on her. Turner gets it. Dribbles across the lane now to Nickerson, a little out of her domain, out past the free throw line. Pelkey gives it to Turner, who'll take the long outside shot. Can't find the range, ball tipped around. Gray for Brewer tracks it down, and now Trott will bring the ball up. So Brewer runs like a three-guard offense. They don't necessarily have one point guard. A shot by Gray is no good. Rebounded by Cray. Good rebound inside.
And as for the Warriors, they play a 3-forward offense. They don't really play with a center.
That bounce pass inside. We'll have another jump ball, and that'll be another Nokomis turnover. This was a problem they had against Hamden in the last game. Turnovers early killed them.
They had 9 turnovers in the third quarter, and that really just put the game out of reach.
Nokomis going to pick up in a three-quarter court defense. Nye with the ball. Not Nye. That shot is up and no good by Fry, and the putback is good by Heidi Everett.
Nice shot there by Heidi Everett to get 2 points, and it's a 6-0 lead for the Brewer Witches. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
Nye penetrates in. That penetration is shut off. Gets it to Cray. Brewer playing very tough defense here. Swung over to Turner. She'll take another shot from outside, and she finds the range on this one.
She'll bury that one. Cut the lead to 4.
Nokomis now on the scoreboard, 6-2, Brewer leads. Gray picks up her dribble. And Fry will penetrate in and get double teamed down on the wing again. Nokomis doing that very effectively so far. Boone from 15 gets the roll.
The Warriors need to guard up in the middle there. They're letting the people just get it right up around the foul line and just put it in.
Nye with the ball. She's guarded by Gray. She gets it to Nickerson. Pass inside to Cray is knocked around. Good defense there by the Brewer defender. That was number 31, Leslie Trott.
Checking into the game for the Witches, number 15. That's Abby Prentice.
Ball immediately into Cray. She'll penetrate in, throws up tough shot. No good. Foul on Boone. That'll be her first.
And she'll go to the line for 2. Tanya Cray, a freshman this year. Tallest member on the team.
And she had the only 3 foul shots the last game against Hamden. That was all Nokomis got to the free throw line in that ball game. She sinks that free throw to make the score 8-3. Brewer out to a quick lead. 3:55 to go, first quarter. And she sinks them both to cut the lead to 4. Falloon checked in for Pelkey here for Nokomis. Gray once again controlling the offense, picks up her dribble. Now swung over to number 15, that's Prentice. Gray gets it back, looking inside for Boone, can't get her. Trott tries to penetrate, Nye playing the tough defense. Gray with the ball down on the right side, looking in, stolen away by Cray, so a Brewer turnover.
Good defense there by Tanya Cray to get the ball, and they're going to pass it up rather quickly here, but they'll slow things down.
Turner gets it to Falloon. She likes that three-point shot. Down to Nye. Nye's going to penetrate in. Swung way over to Turner. She penetrates in from 15 feet. Air ball. Rebound Gray. She finally gets a handle on it.
Needs to do a better job of hitting the shot on the outside. She normally has a couple of cold quarters, but she's had a couple strong second quarters. And she's looking good.
Trott from about 10 feet. No good. The rebound is put up and no good. Nickerson finally rips it down. Nokomis is going to have to seal Brewer off the offensive boards if they want to win this ball game.
Brewer up 8-4 with 2 minutes 40 seconds left in the game. In the first quarter. Sorry about that.
Cray gets it inside. She can't hit the little lay-in. Fight for the rebound. Gray comes up with it. Calling her name a lot here early. Trott will penetrate in. The shot is up and good.
Brewer is stunning the Nokomis fans here. Out to a 10-4 lead here early.
Nye with the ball. Now to Turner. Down to Falloon. Looking for Nickerson inside. Can't find her. Does a good job being patient. Swinging the ball back out. Nye drives hard to the lane. Gives the pass to Turner from 12 feet. She can't find the range. Falloon with the offensive rebound. And Nokomis will reset. Nye for 3. No good. A rebound was pulled down by Liz Boone, a Brewer.
In the later quarters, she gets really hot from that shot on the outside.
Trott now controlling the offense for Brewer as they switch up on the point guard position. Now Gray has it down on the right side, guarded by Turner. Pass goes inside to Boone, and it'll go off her. She was hoping for a foul there, it looked like, but didn't get the call.
Checking into the game for the Warriors, number 14, Christy Pine, and number 42, Amanda Dorman. Christy Pine, one of the only 2 sophomores on the team this year.
Heidi Everett checked back into the ball game for Brewer also. Pine swings it over Falloon, looking inside, can't find her. Bounce pass, almost stolen by Brewer. Falloon comes up with it and puts it in. 10-6 now, Brewer leads. Just over a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Nice little short shot there by Tiffany Falloon and cuts the lead 10-6.
Penetration and layup is no good. That was Kristen Fry.
The Warriors got to play better defense against the I can't think of the word.
Pine with the ball up at the top of the key. Falloon will take a long shot, and she'll sink it for 2 more.
Penetration. Penetration is word. Warriors going to play better against the penetration if they want to stop this Brewer team, because that's all they're doing right now, is just penetrating right to the hole.
Prentice loses it, now gets it to Boone inside. She can't hit the shot. Fight for the rebound off Brewer. Nokomis ball. 10-8, 24 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Warriors making a little bit of a comeback here.
And Coach Earl Anderson calling for one shot with only under 20 seconds to go in the first period. Pine with the ball. Swung over to Nye. She'll take another three, and this one's good to give Nokomis its first lead of the game.
And Katie Nye's first three of the game. She leads the team this year in scoring. Going to get a double dribble call on one of the Brewer players. 2 seconds left.
Nye gets it. She'll throw it up from three-quarter court. It looked good for a minute. It couldn't hit it.
Katie Nye can't get all the threes, but she did have an amazing one in a previous game here. And, well, the Warriors get the lead just like Brewer got the lead against Nokomis the other night, right at the end of the quarter. Same score, too.
11-10 at the end of one. Well-played quarter. Nokomis having 3 turnovers in that. Nokomis had 3 turnovers in the quarter. Brewer with 4.
Both teams staying out of foul troubles, too. Only 1 foul in the first quarter. That's very good, and that's going to keep most teams away from the free throw line.
Nokomis, of course, is hoping to go back to 500 at 5-5, where Brewer is just trying to get a win to get this monkey off their back, Elgin. They haven't won. They didn't win all last year. They're improving, and Coach Earl Anderson told me he was a little bit worried about it.
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of worried, playing Brewer. Because they've been playing better recent. They haven't really been blown out a lot, and I don't think anybody wants to play them, because if they lose to them, they'll be the team that, like the one that got away or something like that.
And certainly you can expect Brewer would be good in the future. They only have 1 senior on the team, and that's Missy Hatch. Back to action now. Nye with the ball. She's guarded by Prentice. Swings it over to Falloon. Now Christy Pine has it. Back up top. Falloon's going to penetrate. Bounce past to Dorman. Pine will take the three-pointer. No good. We're going to have a foul called on Nokomis here.
It'll be the first foul for the Warriors. It'll be on Amanda Dorman. She is a junior this year.
Trot now has the ball for Brewer. Dribbles right. Bounce pass off Prentice's leg. And we'll have another jump ball, and it'll stay Brewer ball. That's kind of like a turnover because they lose the possession arrow, too. Nokomis comes up with and this one will be a Brewer turnover.
Warriors bringing the ball up, Katie Nye.
7:19 to go before halftime. 11-10, Nokomis leads. Falloon gets it. She's guarded closely there by Leslie Trott. Pine now tries to penetrate but can't get past Fry, her defender, right in her face. Good pass inside to Cray. She can't finish. Rebound, Liz Boone.
She really needs to finish that easy layup there. I think she'll hit it next time, hopefully, for the Warriors. But Brewer's doing a good job down here trying to get the ball inside. A little tie-up down there.
And we're going to have another jump ball as the players showing good hustle, getting on the floor after the basketball.
Both teams playing real aggressive here in the first half of this game.
Fry to take the ball out underneath her own basket. Bounce pass into Boone, who had a pretty good game against Nokomis the last time. That was Nokomis' first game of the season.
It was way back on December 20th.
Boone will penetrate into double team and lose it, but Trott comes up with it. She can't hit the little shot. Rebound, fought for and then lost by Christy Pine, and Prentice, a Brewer, comes up with it.
Nice hustle there by Christy Pine trying to get the ball and take it coast to coast.
That shot is blocked by Pine. That was Fry trying to put it up for Brewer.
Pine isn't really one of the taller members on the team, but she did come up with a good block there.
Nye penetrates but can't get a shot off. She gets it to Falloon inside to Cray. Nice pass. Number 51, Liz Boone, is going to get her second personal with a push, and they need her size inside if they want to stay with Nokomis tonight.
Still 11-10, 6 minutes, 3 seconds left here in the second quarter. Checking into the game for the Brewer Witches, number 43, that is
Joe Garland. She'll take Boone's place, as they don't want to get Boone into further foul trouble this early in the ball game. Nye takes a pass, penetrates in, right back to Falloon. And that is stolen away by Brewer. Trot goes coast to coast, and she'll go to the free throw line and pick up 2 free throws as Christy Pine committed the personal foul.
Looked like she traveled there to me, but the ref saw it different. Pine with her, should be her first foul, yes. 2 fouls for the Warriors.
Nickerson checking in for Nokomis. Also, Hope Currow going to check in and give Katie Nye a rest.
Katie Nye a captain this year. I think she's trying to avoid shooting the ball. Maybe that's what Brewer's expecting for her to just to start lighting up the threes. And Liz Boone will be on the line. Had quite a few points against the Lady Warriors in the first game of the year. She misses her first one. First foul shot, I believe, for the Brewer Witches. It is.
Trot is a junior for Brewer. She'll be back next year. She misses both of them. Nickerson with the rebound.
Curl bringing the ball up.
Hope Currow now bringing the ball up. She gets it to Pine. And Pine throws it away. Nice steal by Trot. She'll give it up to number 25 for the layup and the basket.
Nice play there by the Brewer Witches. Christy Pine will pick up her second foul of the game.
That's Allison Wing for Brewer. And she'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Allison Wing, just a freshman, one of 4 freshmen on this varsity team for Brewer. So they got a very promising future here in Eastern Maine. Hope Curl takes the ball. Brewer back up by 2. Pine with the ball now on the right side. She's guarded by the freshman. Falloon gets it up top. Pine gives it to Currow now. Currow penetrates in. Nice move. Gives the ball to Nickerson. One too many passes there by Nokomis.
A lot of turnovers here by the Warriors in this quarter. Up to 3 now, and there's only been really 3 minutes played so far. That could hurt them later in this game, like it hurt them against Hamden.
The ball goes up top to Trot. Now swung over to Prentice. Trot gets it back. Nice move. And Dorman's going to get called for the block.
Warrior fans aren't too happy with that.
I don't know if they're going to call that on the floor or not. Well, it looks like 2 free throws for Trot. She's already missed 2 on the game.
Couple players checking back in for the Warriors. Katie Nye, Andrea Pelkey, and looks like Tanya Cray.
4:52 to go. 13-11. Brewer leads, trying to add to that lead. Trot misses another free throw, though. She's 0 for 3. As a team, Brewer 1 for 4 here in the first half. And her second one is no good.
Could hurt Brewer later on, missing the free throws here early in the game.
Another rebound for Nickerson. Curl quickly pushes the ball up, knocked away. Nye lets it go out of bounds.
Nice decision there by Katie Nye. She knows she'll get the ball back and try to hit some more points, get back into the lead.
Pelkey gets it into Curl's, guarded closely by the bigger girl, Trot. Now Nye gets it. She's open. Nice bounce pass to Cray for 2.
Nice finish there by Tanya Cray.
Katie Nye showing good vision. And Wing has the ball now out on the left side. Only a freshman. Swings it over to Trot, who's going to go in, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Nickerson. No, jump ball called by Mr. Anderson, the referee. And the arrow goes to the Lady Warriors.
If the ref had not called a jump ball, she probably would have got called for the travel there. But the Warriors will get the ball back and bring it up.
All knotted at 13. Hope Currow in, running the offense for the Lady Warriors.
Mr. Anderson's taking Nye off the point. No surprise there. He has several people that can handle the ball in this team.
Currow got in a little trouble there. Now Nye gets it back. She's guarded closely by Prentice. They don't want to give her too much daylight tonight. Curl penetrates. Another nice bounce pass to Cray, and she finishes, putting Nokomis back up by 2.
Cray up to 6 points in this game. Getting set to check into the game is Melissa Copa. She is one of the captains this year.
Ball goes down to wing, and freshman penetrates into trouble. Now Garland gets it. Back to wing out on the left side. She gives it back to Trot.
Good defense by the Warriors here.
Garland puts up the shot. She can't find the range. Rebound, fought, save. Nope, Brewer ball. Good hustle there by the freshman.
Nice there try by Tanya Cray trying to get the ball back into bounds. But it'll go to Brewer ball.
Abby Prentice to take the ball out for Brewer. She goes into Trot. Now wing penetrates. Can't get the shot off. Trot will take the deep shot. No good. Rebound, Copa. And she gets it to Nye, who's going to push the ball up quickly. Now she'll slow it up.
Copa really got nailed there by a Brewer player, and hope she's okay. She seems to be fine.
Almost another Nokomis turnover there, but number 25 for Brewer, that's Allison Wing, will pick up the foul.
Yeah, Copa was knocked about 5 feet. Looks like she got hit right in the face there. Copa going to bring the ball in for the Warriors. Inbounds to Katie Nye.
And Pelkey gets it back up top.
Pelkey over to Nye, who'll shoot a 3. Buries it. 6 points for Katie Nye. Bringing the ball up to the Brewer Witches, number 31. That is
Leslie Trot. She gets it inside. No good by Garland. Trot gets the rebound, goes up strong, can't hit. And that was a quick jump ball called there by Mr. Anderson. And the ball will stay Brewer underneath the Brewer basket. Prentice will take it out, wearing number 15. Prentice is a junior. Gets it into Garland. Garland guarded by Nickerson. And Wing she threw it to Trot, but it looks like they were on a different page as it zipped right past their head and out of bounds, Nokomis ball.
Don't get confused. There's 2 Mr. Andersons here tonight. There's the varsity coach for the girls and the referee of the game.
That's right. Don't mean to confuse you out there, folks. Pelkey gets it to Copa, now swung over to Nye. Nye penetrates past Prentice, holds up, gives it to Copa. Copa, nice move inside. And Prentice is going to pick up the personal foul for Brewer.
Nice job there by Melissa Copa to penetrate right to the basket. One of the shortest members on the team. 5'3", I do believe.
Now you're going to see Allison Gray checking back into the ball game. And Leslie Trot will take a break.
She's had a real good game so far. Had a lot of shot opportunities.
2:04 to go first half, 17-13. Nokomis with the lead. Pelkey with the ball looking. She gives it to Copa. Copa not really a threat to score. Now Nye has it. Inside to Cray. Cray been dominant early here in the first half. Gives Nokomis a 6-point lead with 1:40 to go in the first half.
Tanya Cray leading all scorers on both teams with 8 points so far. 6 in this quarter.
Melissa Copa coming up with the steal there.
Turnovers are really hurting the Witches now. Oh, now there goes one back to the Warriors.
And another one, so it's getting a little sloppy here. And we'll see if Katie Nye might want to slow it down a bit. Could have been a little carry there, not called. Copa with the ball way outside by the Big East sign on the floor. Gets it to Pelkey. Pelkey looking inside, finally gets it to Cray, who almost loses a handle on the ball. Kind of like a hot potato out there right now. Copa takes the shot from 17 and hits.
Would you believe it, folks? That's the first time Melissa Copa scored all season. And she is a captain.
As we've said before, though, she does all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the scorebook.
Set a pick here, an assist here, and a rebound there. Copa's a well-rounded player.
Gray with the ball, now swung over to Wing, the freshman. Nice bounce pass to Prentice, will put the shot up, no good. Nye rebounds. 30 seconds to go, first half. Nokomis with an 8-point lead. See if they hold up for one shot here. Copa, and the ball is stolen away by Brewer.
Will be another turnover on the Warriors. They're up to 9 now.
Brewer quickly pushes the ball up, gets it inside to Garland, who throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Pelkey. 5, now down to 3 seconds. 1 second. Nye puts up the shot and hits, and he counts a basket. So Katie Nye hits a great shot at the buzzer to give Nokomis a 10-point lead.
It's a 2-pointer, I do believe. Was it 2-pointer? It's 2 points, 2 points. A lot of buzzer beaters there by Katie Nye in the last 2 games. Looking now for the scoring for the first half. Katie Nye came up big with 8 points. Tanya Cray also had 8 points. Just wait. Melissa Cope had 2 points. First points of the season. Tiffany Falloon had 4 points. Kylie Turner also had 2 points. On the Brewer side of things, Leslie Trott had 2 points. She missed 4 foul shots. And leading all scorers to Heidi Everts with 4 points. And Allison Strange, number 35, forgot her uniform, so she's not playing tonight. Right now you're looking at the varsity cheerleaders doing their routine, and a little slip there.
Hope. That was the Nokomis varsity cheerleaders you saw there, folks. And they're going to continue their exercise here for a moment. And I hope you enjoyed the Nokomis Nokomis varsity cheerleaders there. And in a moment, we're going to have Rodney Rouse on. And Rodney, how you doing? Heard you just got appointed captain of the Nokomis varsity team, co-captain. How you think your team's been doing so far this season? You're averaging a double-double yourself, Rodney. Big improvement from last year when you were just, on the JVs, you swung a little bit. But this year you've really stepped up your play. Well, you must have really worked hard in the off season to improve your game so much also. Well, you guys beat Oxford Hills last time you played them. It's a big game tomorrow night to gain some confidence because you guys have some big games coming up. if you want to make an attempt to make the tournament. What do you think is going to be the key? Will it be the team defense? Well, you don't have to slam on your team like that so much, Rodney, but you know, you guys can put some points on the board once you get running and stuff. But your defense has really been there all year, and it's really kept you in some good ball games. You guys just had a hard time finishing out the game and coming up with tough victories on the road and at home.
Hey, Rodney, are you guys up for this game? Are you guys feeling up for this game? How do you think the season's been going so far? I mean, have you anticipated it a little more?
What's that?
Have you anticipated a little more on the season so far?
Well, you guys have a lot of returning players coming back next year from the varsity level. You're a fairly young team, not losing that many players, so it looks good for the program and the future for your team also. Well, thanks for coming on with us at halftime, Rodney. Appreciate it. That's Jared Otis out there, the senior player, trying to win some money in the Popeye shootout. We're about 5 minutes away from action here. What were your impressions of the first half, Elgin?
Well, I think both teams did a good job on defense and offense. Brewer coming up a little short on the offense, but Warriors having a couple key points there right at the end of the quarter. Brewer seems to play well, you know, in the middle of the quarter, and they just seem to fall apart, you know, at the end of the quarter. Need to finish up, you know, at the quarter, you know, maintain the points, and maybe they could come out and get their first victory in like 3 years.
Well, most coaches feel that the most important part of the game is the start of the third quarter. And there's no doubt that the team that comes out the strongest here in the third quarter should win the game. If Nokomis comes out strong, they could really blow Brewer out. With a 10-point lead, they went on a 10-0 run at the end of the first half. But if Brewer comes out strong and doesn't panic, they're right in this ball game.
Yeah, also things to remember, Katie and I is starting to get hot. And when she gets hot, look out, because she can really hit it from the outside, the inside. But some of the Brewer players are starting to look pretty good, like Heidi Everett, who has 4 points in this game. We're about...
And Brewer was really, they did a good job defensively, but they had a little too many turnovers. They turned the ball over 10 times in the first half. Brewer did a real good job rebounding.
We're about 3 minutes, 25 seconds left away from the start of the third quarter. It's 23-13. The Nokomis Warriors leading the Brewer Witches here at Nokomis Regional High School. A lot of fans here tonight cheering on the Nokomis team. Quite a few Brewer people coming down from Brewer to cheer them on as well.
And we're about ready. We're about ready to go back to action here at Nokomis Regional High School. The Warriors are leading. We're having a little technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen, and we apologize. But the Warriors are leading 23-13 at the half. And we're about 128 away from more action. Some other games coming up will be the, on Monday you'll see once again the Lady Warriors playing Oxford Hills. That game will be taped tomorrow night. That'll be on Friday the 31st of January, but it won't be broadcast to the 3rd on Monday night. That'll be on at 8 p.m. And we hope you tune in and watch this one as you are watching this one. Again, we apologize for any technical difficulties. We're about ready to go back to action. Only 45 seconds to go until the teams come out of their huddles and get ready to play some more basketball. Katie Nye hit that incredible shot at the end of the half. That was a nice shot, running jumper. We've seen her hit a couple at the buzzer this year. Very exciting player as the senior. It'll be Nokomis ball as they'll start the second half and try to come out strong and win this game against Brewer. Nye now controls the ball for Nokomis. She's guarded by Prentice. Pelkey gets it, now swung out top to Turner. Turner dribbling around, gives it to Nickerson. Nokomis showing some good patience here on offense. Pelkey puts up the shot, no good. Nickerson will pick up the personal foul, and it'll be Brewer ball.
First foul there on Nickerson.
23-13, Nokomis leads. Just underway here in the third quarter. That'll be Trott with the ball for the Brewer Witches. She gets it down to Prentice. Now stolen away there by Pelkey. Nice steal, playing denial defense. And Turner gets it way up, and she'll wait up and wait for the rest of her teammates to set up the offense for the Lady Warriors. Cray has the ball out beyond the three-point arc, a little bit out of her domain. Turner comes up with it after a scrap for the ball down on the corner there. Now stolen away by Brewer. That's number 53, Everett, and she can't hit the shot. Now Fry gives it to Trott, who just hasn't been able to find the range tonight. Everett with the save, battle for the ball. Nye comes up with it, and Nye will slow it up. Now she'll take the 15-footer, and it's good. So there you go. Katie Nye's heating up, just like you said, Elgin.
Yeah, Katie Nye hits another three in this game. Her second three in this game.
It was a two-point shot, I meant. We're doing hand signals over here, and we'll get a little crossed up. Nye has the ball now for the Warriors.
Trying to kill a little time here.
6:24 to go in the third period. Almost stolen there. Pelkey loses it, and now there's a battle for it, and she'll be called for a travel. Another turnover by Nokomis.
That equals 10 for the Warriors now. Both teams tied with 10 turnovers, but the score is 25-13.
Nokomis done a little bit better job of finishing on their fast break opportunities. Wing has the ball, the freshman. Gets it to Prentice, who loses it. Now a battle for the ball on the floor. Be a jump ball and stay Brewer ball.
Good job by the Warrior defense to maintain and stay on their man.
Trott penetrates in and throws it up off the glass, and good. That gives her 4 points now in the ball game. Nye has the ball. She's guarded by Prentice. Penetrates, kicks to Pelkey. Out top to Falloon. Inside to Nickerson. Nice ball movement there by Nokomis. And that'll send Tanya Cray to the free throw line for the opportunity of a 3-point play.
Tanya Cray's up to 10 points on the game. She's leading her team in scoring.
Nokomis doing a good job of being patient there on offense and letting the easy basket come to them.
She's also 2 for 2 from the foul line. She has a chance to go 3 for 3.
What would that make for a percentage?
That 100%.
Little quick math there for you. That's
and
good.
She hits it. Warriors 3 for 3 from the foul line. She's the only one to get to the line. This game kind of a lack of foul game.
Wing gets it. She'll penetrate in. Double team. Now Garland. Garland gets it inside to Everett, but she'll get called for the travel. Heidi Everett will. She took one too many steps, making her move to the basket.
She's asking her coach if she did it.
Katie Nye with the ball. Her team up by 12. 5:25 to go. Third quarter.
Up by 13.
Nye will shoot a 3, and she sinks it. Well, they call it a 2. Foot on the line. Trot with the
a
ball.
couple times tonight.
Trot gets it to Prentice. Prentice double team, gets in trouble. Wing there to help her out. Now it's help to Trot. She'll take the shot from way outside. No good. Rebound by Everett. She has to get out of the paint there. Does a good job. Brewer will reset. Trot with the ball now, guarded by Nye. She gets it to Wing, the freshman. Prentice with it at the top of the key. Back to Leslie Trot, 31. Nokomis doing a good job defensively here. Prentice will take the little 10-footer, no good, and we're going to get Everett with a push in the back as she pushed Tanya Cray trying to get that rebound.
Yeah, we'll go back to the Warriors' ball. Looks like the Lady Warriors need to change the uniform. Kind of old, had them a little while. They'll probably have a fundraiser. When all else fails, talk about the uniforms. Allison Strange forgot her uniform tonight. That's why she's sitting over there on the bench.
Yeah, that's right. She just kind of forgot it and got on the team bus without it, so she got scratched.
I know we always carry a blood uniform, just in case if someone does forget it. One game we had everybody messed up with the numbers. We had 4 guys with different numbers.
Garland with a nice move inside. She puts up the shot, and it's good. Nice move there by the young player, Joe Garland.
She'll get 2 points on the night, her first 2 points of the night.
Garland only a sophomore for Brewer. Nye with a nice move. Now she kicks out to Falloon, doesn't want the 3. Kylie Turner drives the basket nicely, puts up the shot and hits.
It's her 4th point of the game now.
Nokomis extending its lead to 15 points. 3:30 to go here in the third period. Trot with the ball, dribbles, now gives it to Wing, who's going to drive the lane. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Katie Nye. Nokomis may be looking to run here. Nye pulls it up, and she'll set up the offense. Swung over to Turner.
Back out to Flume there. Over to Nye in the corner. Just going to try to hit it. Misses.
Good offensive rebound there by Adrian Nickerson. Can't finish the shot. Rebound, Garland. Now Trot will take care of the ball for Brewer. Swung over to Wing on the right side. She's guarded by Falloon, the junior for the Lady Warriors. Trot back with the ball, fakes one way, goes the other, shoots from 15, no good. Rebound, Kylie Turner.
She'll get it back over to 9. She'll bring it up.
Nokomis now with a chance to extend it to its biggest lead of the game, trying to go up by 17. Nye penetrates, looks inside to Cray. Cray been effective tonight, throws it up off the glass again for 2 more.
Cray's had a big night now. 5 points in the quarter, 6 points in the previous quarter. She's up to 13. I would imagine that's a game high for the freshman.
Ball goes back inside to Garland for Brewer, and it gets stuck there in the side of the rim.
Now we need someone tall to go get it.
Or a broom or something.
I'll tell you, if Robson Fernandez was here, he'd go get it.
Well, I believe I saw him somewhere around here in the stands. But they're going to do it the old-fashioned way. They'll go get a ball, and they'll throw it up, and there it
knock
goes.
it out.
Don't see that happen very much anymore. The ball getting stuck in the side of the rim. Kind of funny.
I like seeing it when it gets stuck on top of there. It just sits there.
Yeah,
Doesn't happen that much either. Weird things do happen in basketball. It's probably one of my weirdest nights in basketball.
Curro with the ball for Nokomis. She checked in for Katie Nye. Kylie Turner with the ball on the left side. Back to Curro, almost turned over there, but Curro retrieves it. She's guarded by Prentice. Curro penetrates in, picks up her dribble. Nice looking bounce pass, but Turner will get called for steps as the pass was a little hard to handle in traffic.
Yeah, she needs to watch the travel there and quit out with the turnovers. Warriors having a little bit of trouble on the turnovers.
34.
If they didn't have as many turnovers, they'd be up in the 40s now, but they're beginning to pull away from the Brewer Witches.
34-17, Nokomis leads. That shot was no good by Trott. Fight for it on the floor, jump ball. It'll be Brewer ball. Checking in now is, checking back in, I should say, is Kristen Fry, the junior guard for Brewer, wearing number 33.
Might have an injury on number 31 there.
That's
She's
Leslie
gonna take a
Trott. She's played well tonight. Can't really hit her shots, but she's not afraid to throw them up.
Katie Nye taking a break.
Fry with the ball now. Gets it to... Swung up top the wing, wearing number 25. And they'll have a reach-in foul there on Kylie Turner.
Will be the second foul for the Warriors this quarter. Warriors staying out of foul trouble here.
Prentice take the ball out underneath her own basket.
Both these programs are really are looking to get back into the playoff picture. Nokomis a couple years ago was a very dominant team, and Brewer a couple years ago was one of the powerhouses of the league. I know they've won a couple of Class A championships, but the Warriors still looking for their first Class A title.
Curro penetrates nicely and hits a little running jump shot for two more.
Her first 2 points of the night.
Nokomis now up to a 19-point lead. 36-17, 58 seconds to go.
Copa will check back into the game. She's a captain this year, senior. She's a really good soccer player, but this is basketball.
Everett with the ball off the inbounds pass. Wing has it now, wearing number 25. Number 23 is Missy Hatch, the senior from Brewer. The only senior on the team. We're going to have a blocking foul called on Dorman and Nokomis.
Yeah, when she fell, Melissa was using her as a sport, and she fell too.
Nickerson set to check in for Nokomis. That'll send Fry to the free throw line for Brewer. And that'll earn Dorman a seat back on the bench.
Fry has 2 points tonight. This will be her first foul shot attempts.
Nothing
Only
but
second
net.
foul shot hit by the Brewer Witches tonight.
They've missed a few of them, but rebound fought for. Copa comes up with it. That's her second board of the night. Now she gives it to Curro. Probably the smallest guard tandem in the Big East if you match all the teams up when they play together.
She's 5'1".
Curro guarded by the freshman wing. Brewer plays a very tough defensive style of basketball. Copa now has it, guarded by Fry. Out top to Turner, take the shot from 17, no good.
You really think someone that's 5'1" wouldn't be a good strong effort to the team, but she is a good strong effort to the team. And back in 6th grade, she won a foul shooting competition, like a regional meet. I can't remember all the details, but I remember she was one of the best foul shooters in the state.
That ball goes to Hatch, now to Fry. Wing has it. She's going to penetrate in nicely. Nice bounce pass, but they can't get the shot off. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's 36-18. Brewer down by 18. Nokomis having its way with them in the 3rd quarter, and they came out and dominated, and pretty much the game's theirs now.
Yeah, the Brewer Witches were only held to 5 points in this quarter. Still having a few technical difficulties. But we're still managing here, and hopefully you'll see this game and enjoy it as we are.
Well, Tanya Cray, the freshman, really dominating inside tonight. She's done a good job rebounding and scoring, and she's doing a good job of setting the picks and doing some little things inside also that necessarily don't get counted in the scorebook.
Yeah, she's up to 13 points. Would imagine that's a career high for her, and she's going to have a lot of games like that to come to the future. She could perhaps be the next person to score 1,000 points here at Nokomis. Last person was Kelly Bowman. She's playing up in Maine right now, but she's out for the year on an injury.
Yeah, I believe they redshirted her. She just had her knee operated on, and certainly our best wishes go out to her. Ball goes into Curro at the start of the fourth period. 36-18, Nokomis leads. Copa now gets it, guarded by Fry. Up top to Kylie Turner. Curro looking inside, can't find anyone. Dribbles, finally gets it to Nickerson, who gives a nice pass to Cray, who can't finish. Cray gets her own rebound, throws it off the glass, and good.
Nice job there by Tanya Cray. She's up to 15.
Fry gets the bounce pass to the senior Hatch, who penetrates into, now she's double-teamed, loses the ball, but it'll stay Brewer's ball.
Yeah, went off Andrea Nickerson there, I think.
This will be Fry taking the ball out. She gets it into Hatch, who drills the three-pointer. And that makes the score 38-20. Nokomis up by 18. Nokomis set to send some fresh legs in, and Hope Curro with a turnover. She threw it right to Heidi Everett. Fry with the ball. She'll give it to Hatch. Hatch will throw up another three. Bounces around, no good. Rebound, Cray. Cray swings those elbows around and gets the ball to the guard.
Brewer using last effort measures here, down by 18.
And no, Copa tracks down that one as it's tipped around and went way up in the air. And Melissa Copa, the captain for Nokomis, calls for a timeout. As Coach Earl Anderson not necessarily happy with how his team came out to start the fourth quarter.
I think Copa got into a little bit of a trap there. Maybe that's why she called the timeout. But 18-point lead here, 6:41 left in the game, and Warriors looking to get their 5th win of the year, go 5-5. They were 9-9 last year. Brewer Witches, hate to say it, 0-18 last year, but they're playing fairly well tonight, and they're just they've really never been beat. They were just behind when time ran out. I'll say something nice about them.
You're wise beyond your years there, Elgin. And the JV game was also won by the Nokomis Warriors tonight. So they're looking for a clean sweep over the Brewer Witches. And in last night's varsity matchup between the boys lost quite handily to the Brewer Witches. And the big concert they were having in the cafeteria looks like it's over as people are starting to file in from that into here.
Maybe we can get a little fix here and try to get back on to work. Our headsets working again.
6:41 to go, fourth quarter. Nokomis now takes a 20-point lead as they've doubled up Brewer now, 40-20.
Tanya Cray, you're going to hear a lot of that name in the next 4 years here at Nokomis. Up to 17.
Now was Abby Prentice with the penetration, and Nickerson going to pick up the personal foul coming over to help, but she just couldn't get there in time to pick up the charge.
Quite a few people filing in here from the concert trying to catch the last few minutes of this basketball game. This game is being brought on a night with a concert due to a snowstorm that canceled this game and canceled school.
There's Hatch for three again. That thing almost hit the ceiling, then almost went through the net. Rebound Nye. Way up to Pelkey, who penetrates in, pump fakes, and then tosses it back out to take some time off the clock. Pine with the ball, gets it to Nickerson. Pelkey penetrates, gets it back to Pine. Pine out beyond the three-point arc to Nye. Nokomis doing a good job here to killing some clock. Cray penetrates right in and lays another one in for two more.
Tanya Cray getting really up there on the point. She's up to 19 now.
And Liz Boone back in for Brewer. She hasn't really played much since she got in foul trouble early in the second quarter. Hatch penetrates, kicks to Prentice. Prentice really can't go anywhere, though. Nye, a tough defensive player as well as offensive player. Boone gets it. She'll take the shot from 14 feet. No good. Fight for the rebound. It'll stay Brewer ball. It'll be Nokomis ball.
We were really right about the Nokomis Warriors. You know, if Katie Nye's not having a big game, there's always someone else that can put the ball in underneath, and this game has been Tanya Cray. She's been lighting the boards up on the inside, putting them in and off the glass. Warriors up by 22 with 5 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game.
Nixon back to Pelkey, who's guarded by Wing. Now Pine drives the lane. She'll take a shot and hit. So Christy Pine getting 2 points. And Nokomis really just kind of pouring it on to Brewer right now.
Those also might be Christy Pine's first 2 points of the year. And in a varsity uniform.
She had been swinging JV and varsity up until tonight, but tonight she didn't swing. She just played with the varsity for the first time I've seen all year.
She's been doing a lot of improvement in the last few weeks, and working on her game, and she's doing a good job here tonight.
Nye doing a good job defensively, and it almost causes a turnover, but Wing comes up with it. Now Nye with a steal, and she's going to push the ball way up. She'll go to the free throw line as Wing will pick up the foul for Brewer and send Nye to the line for 2, where she really killed Brewer in their first meeting. I believe she hit 16 free throws in that first game.
Yeah, she's doing a better job from the floor tonight. She's hitting a lot more of her shots. Right now, she's hit 12 points worth, and could make it 14 if she sinks these. Misses her first one.
Has her right ankle taped up a little bit. And that's a rare sight, seeing Katie Nye miss 2 free throws in a row. Rebound Prentice for Brewer.
Might be the ankle. It could be a little bit tender, but she's certainly doing a good job tonight.
Another Brewer turnover with 4:33 to go in the ball game. 44-20, Nokomis leads. And it's thrown right through Christy Pine's legs. She looked a little like Bill Buckner there in 1986.
Gonna wipe that 86 smile off your face in a couple of years.
Wing with the ball now for Brewer. She penetrates right down the lane, stolen away by Pine. Now Pine going to go to the basket strong, puts it up off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. It's going to be a jump ball called as Liz Boone did a good job defensively just getting her hand on the ball, and it'll be Brewer ball.
She looks a little furious there, but she comes out of it okay. Not that many injuries tonight. Jared Otis got really hurt in our previous game. He'll still be playing, but has a sore ankle now.
Katie Nye checks out, probably for the last time. She probably won't play again tonight, not with Nokomis having a big lead. 4 minutes to go. Nice move there by the senior hat. She gives it to Boone up off the glass, and good. Liz Boone scores again. That's her first basket since the first half.
And the only player that has not seen any action in tonight's game, Jenny Cray, she's going to get some action tonight, along with Marcy Raymond, another tall freshman.
Pine kicks the pass out, and it's going to be tipped around, and it'll be Brewer ball.
Brewer making a little bit of a comeback here, cutting the lead to 22.
Now Nokomis has the super subs on the floor, the players that don't necessarily get that much playing time, but they're getting good experience here this evening with the team up by 22. 3:30 to go in the game. Almost stolen by Falloon. Hatchell's threw another rainbow three, no good. Hope Curro grabs the rebound. She'll set up the Nokomis offense. Curro gets it to Pine, top of the key. Pine will penetrate in. She's not afraid to shoot. Then she kicks to Jenny Cray, who's going to shoot from 15 and sink it. So most of the Nokomis players getting in the scorebook this evening.
That must be her first 2 points of the season, because the bench just went up like they just won a Class A title or something.
Good defense there by Tiffany Falloon, knocking the ball away. Good anticipation.
Tall player. A lot of players up from JV last year. I don't think there's any girls that played JV last year that are playing JV this year. I think they've all swung to varsity or decided to call it quits.
And that'll be Raymond picking up the personal foul. And that'll send Brewer to the free throw line for 1-1.
Copa checking into the game now. A lot of short players in there now. You got Pine, she's about 5'6". Copa 5'3". Curl 5'1". Going with the short end of things here in the last couple minutes.
This is Liz Boone at the free throw line for Brewer, wearing number 51. Her free throw is bounces around, no good. Raymond the rebound. She'll get it to Copa. And Copa will give it to Curro to set up the Nokomis offense.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. 46-22. Warriors pulling away from the Witches, who have only scored 9 points in this second half.
Pine, not afraid to shoot, puts up the shot, gets a shooter's bounce. 48-22 now, Nokomis leads.
Almost went out of bounds there.
Wing, the freshman for Brewer, penetrates, and now the ball gets up to Curro. Up to Pine, who's going to try to get 2 more off the glass. No good. Rebound off Brewer, Nokomis ball.
She could be kicking herself that one for a little while, but she'll get some. No, she will not get some free throw shots. Sorry about that. Warriors trying to run a play here.
Copa taking the ball out underneath her own basket. Looking for some cutters. Going to be a 5-second call against the Lady Warriors.
Good defense by the Brewer Witches. They've been playing good defense in the first. They were playing good defense in the first half, and it really seemed to die going into the second half. Seen quite a few teams do that this year.
Wing with the ball now. Gets it to Prentice. Boone gets it inside. She goes strong to the basket. Now loses it. Triple team down there. The ball is knocked around. Almost stolen away by the Warriors. Prentice tracks down the ball. Wing will get it. She'll take the long shot. No good off the back of the rim, and Pine rebounds.
Pine looking to go coast to coast, but she'll slow things up.
Swung up top to Copa. Copa hits Curro. He's going to take the long jumper. No good. Pine rebounds.
She was fouled. Bad call by the ref there.
And action goes the other way, and Raymond going to get called for a travel. And that'll be Brewer ball underneath her own basket. Into Prentice. She goes strong to the hole, up off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out by Raymond. Curro picks it up. She goes strong to the hole, and that shot is blocked away by Brewer. Little helter-skelter action here at the end of the game. Wing going strong now. Bounce past the Prentice. The shot is up and good. That'll be a 2.
Brewer still looking to get some points here late in the game.
48-24, Nokomis in the lead. Under a minute to go in the ball game now. Fourth quarter. Curl walks the ball up. Gets it to Copa on the right side. Copa guarded by the freshman. Picks up her dribble, gives it to Pine, who penetrates in, and almost has the ball stolen. And it'll stay Nokomis ball.
Warrior fans really getting into it here late in the game.
They've been kind of quiet this evening, as Nokomis has controlled the game since the start of the second half. Copa to take the ball out, into Curl. Pine with it now, top of the key. She penetrates, kicks to Copa. Copa dribbling around. About 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Pine will drive in, won't take the shot. Back to Curl. 3 seconds going to be called on number 52, Jenny Cray.
Brewer doing a good job on the defense here late. 24 seconds. Warrior fans really getting into it now. They're just having a little bit of fun here at the end of this game. Warriors are going to be 5-5. Brewer's going to fall to 0-12.
As the senior Hatch hits another rainbow shot. She almost hits the rafters with that every time, but she hits it. That gives her 5 points on the game.
5 seconds left in this game.
Pine gets it. She wants to throw it up from 3 at the buzzer. No good. Your final here at Nokomis Regional High School. The Lady Warriors win, and it was a close first half, but they really took over in the second half and come away with a 22-point victory, 48-26, and Tanya Cray was a real story tonight, Elgin.
Yeah, she had 19 points. Katie Nye also came up with 12 points. People getting their first points tonight. Pine with 4, Melissa Copa with 2, and Jenny Cray with 2.
And Katie Nye did a good job. Also, she poured in, 14? And it's really a good victory for the Lady Warriors. The Brewer Witches gave it a good effort, but they just couldn't seem to get over the top tonight here at Nokomis on the road. Tough place to win anytime. And Brewer will drop to 0-12, and Nokomis once again improves to 5-5. We thank you for watching. I'm Dave Duncombe, and for Elgin Trailer, we say good night.
Good night.